Hey guys, welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. I'm Greg and I am standing in front of a 70 Chevelle that's been frame off restored and it's got a 572 under the hood, guys. You're gonna love checking this one out. It's got a 4-speed automatic trans in it, beautiful bucket seats. We're gonna get inside the trunk, we're gonna get underneath the car, we're gonna show you everything you need to see so you can make a great decision on an awesome car. So get up here and we're gonna fire this 572 up. All right, let's check this beauty out. I tell you, she is drop dead gorgeous. Chrome's beautiful, grill's beautiful, and I tell you what, those stripes are buried so far into the clear, I can't even feel them. What a beautiful job they did on this car. Now, the gentleman that actually did the restoration on this, we've bought cars from him before. His name's Brian, and man, he can really lay down some beautiful paint and do some awesome body work. Look, everything is lined up beautifully on the car. The paint is slick as heck. Look down the side of it, it is straight as an arrow. All the body gaps look good. Look how nice the doors lined up here with the front fender. All the chrome looks good. Pay no mention of that 454 because there's a 572 under the hood. Look at that door jimp. You hear that? They even hooked up the door buzzer. That'd be the first thing I unhooked. We're gonna take a nice close look at the interior here in a minute. We're gonna get in the trunk and show you that. That quarter panel's straight. Back bumper looks good. Again, those stripes are buried in that clear. Makes it really nice to wax this car so you wax right over those stripes. Look at that trunk, beautiful in there. Nice and solid on the wheel wells, the floor. They've got a couple extra belts in here. Back sides of the quarters are nice and clean. Bottom side of the deck lid is beautiful. You can see how the latch is out when he did the restoration. Look down this side. Straight as an arrow. Look how that door fits. Nice and flush. Look at that door jamb there. All the paint work in there is beautiful. They got all the bumpers, new rubber here. The latch was out when they did the restoration. Shuts down nice. That front gap also looks good. All the stainless is in beautiful shape. Now at Vanguard Motor Sales, we own all of our inventory here. So we spend the time to check it out before we buy it. We've got 215 cars in stock and we're buying about 40 new cars every month. So keep an eye on us on Facebook, on YouTube, and our webpage. We've always got something cool coming in. Now let's take a look at the interior. Check out those door panels, beautiful. It's that pearl white, gorgeous. All the chrome looks good. The carpeting looks great. It's even got Chevelle SS floor mats in it. Take a look at that B&M shifter in there too. That's all customized and sweet. Beautiful padded steering wheel, great looking dash. The upholstery on the seats looks good. We got seat belts in the front. Rear seat looks like it was never sat in. We got 6x9 speakers there. Headliner's in good shape. Dome lights even working. Check that out. That's pretty rare in a muscle car. Take a look at the dash there. It is in beautiful shape. The gauges are nice and clear. The faces are nice and clean. The dash pad itself's in beautiful shape. There's a tack mounted underneath the dash. Man, this thing is sweet, guys. I love this Chevelle. And did I mention it had a 572 under the hood? All right, let's go for a ride in our 70 Chevelle with the 572. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna call up GM Performance and order up a whole train load of 572s and put them in all the cars. The coolest motor on the planet, guys. This thing is like a mini rocket ship. Just drives awesome. The 572's making a ton of power. What a cool setup, I tell you. That's probably the best thing GM Performance ever built, was that LS9 motor and or this 572. I tell you what, if you want a motor with a carburetor on it, 572 is where you want to be, because this thing rocks, guys. She's got power like a rocket ship. And now we got brakes. Semi-truck blocking the road. Hey, at Vanguard Motor Sales, we can park this dream in your drive anywhere in the world. You just give us a call at 248-974-9513. Tom can tell you just how easy it is to park this dream in your drive. No problem whatsoever. If you need help with financing, that's not a problem either. We've got 2 banks we work with. Tom can hook you up with a banker and about a 15-minute phone call, and you can park this Chevelle with the 572 in it in your driveway just as quick as can be. She's driving awesome. Everything on the dash is working here. The fuel gauge, the speedo's working. It's got an aftermarket radio. The tack's down there with a controller for the rev limiter. That B&M shifter's working good. And a lot of traffic out today. We love to have company too. We sell most of our cars sight unseen on the internet, but boy, do we love to have people come out and check them out. So come on out, come to our store. We're right outside the Motor City. We're only 20 minutes from the airport if you need to fly out. No problem whatsoever. We'll even come down to the airport and pick you up. Now we're gonna do something you don't normally get to see. We're gonna put this car up on the lift so you can check out the underside. Then we're gonna get under the hood and take a look at that 572, you can bet. Listen to that thing sing. I mean, I'm just barely touching the accelerator, and she is a beast, guys. Here's our shop. We're at 15100 Keel Street in Plymouth, Michigan. Now hold on, cameraman. We're gonna make a little noise here. Make this 572 work a little bit. All right, we're underneath the Chevelle now, and she is pretty under here too. New gas tank, floor looks good, frame looks good, bushings are in good shape, exhaust system looks great, drop downs also look good. You know, when you're looking at these cars, all you gotta do is feel around right here. Normally these are gone. That's solid as a rock, nice and smooth. 12-bolt rear end with the chrome cover here, right around the 355 gear. It is posi. Newer shocks, newer bushings. The brakes, the guys will pull those apart, make sure they're in good working order. Looks like Flowmaster mufflers, and look at that gigantic aluminum drive shaft. That's custom, guys, that's sweet. Bushings look like they're fairly new here. Now the parking brake is not hooked up. We do have what looks like a new fuel line running front to back, and the brake line looks like it was also replaced. These floorboards have been all cleaned up real nice and painted. We got a 200 R4 trans. That's a 4-speed automatic, guys. And of course that 572 up there. We do have disc brakes up front. The bushings up front look like they were replaced. Trans cooler lines look good. Core support looks good. That's another area to always look on these cars. And look at the front frame horns. Make sure they're not all twisted up from a front end accident from one day. It's got a big sway bar on it, and those bushings look good. Chrome on the front bumper right down to the bottom edge looks good, guys. Just an amazing build on this car. Let's look at wheels and tires. All right, we got Magnums up front here. Eagle GTs, and they are 255, 6015s. Wheel lip molding looks good. Paint right down to the bottom edge looks good. I always try to check this edge of the front fender. It's nice and clean. And of course the pinch weld looks good, and the bottom side of the rocker's nice and clean. Let's check the rear. All right, out back here, we got another set of Goodyear's 275 6015s. Good looking wheels. We got just a couple of stone chips here. Looks like maybe they might have spun these tires at one time. Maybe threw a couple stones up there. That wheel lip molding looks great. Again, beautiful paint right down to the bottom edge. That edge right there is gorgeous too. Beautiful job on the restoration. Let's get under the hood and check out that power. All right, under the hood, here's my new favorite motor, 572. I tell you what, if I could buy a whole semi-truck load of 572s and dump them up in every one of our Chevys, we'd do it. This is an amazing motor, guys. She's got a big old Demon 4-barrel sitting on top, HEI distributor. It looks like it's got an MSD coil in it back there. It's got power brakes, that power booster and master's all chromed up. The power steering pump's all chromed up. It's got aluminum water pump. It's got aluminum, that is not aluminum, that is a chrome alternator. It's got aluminum heads. It's got those GM performance heads that belong on there. Of course, it's got the Chevrolet GM intake. It's got a chrome hold down here for the cross flow radiator. It's got a big old flex fan on it. It's got a Delco top on the battery. All the paint work under here looks great. It's just an amazing build, guys. 572 in a Chevelle, 4-speed automatic. This thing will go like a bat out of hell, so give us a call at 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this dream in your driveway.